Ready?
Let's bring in the positive energy quickly. Release negativity. Release it.
Positivity. Negativity.
Bring in the positive. Bring in the
Negativity.
positive. Let out the negative.
Positivity. Negativity. Positivity. Negativity.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm a little out of breath. Okay, ready.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Queer Collective podcast. My name is Karbon.
And I'm Emily.
And welcome to the show.
So today, I have a couple of burning questions that I've actually never asked Karbon before that are absolute deal breakers for me in a relationship.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It hurts when
splitting up?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
that doesn't sound
We'll
good.
see. But it hurts when I pee, and I need to ask you these burning questions.
Oh,
Just kidding.
that shouldn't be burning.
Just kidding. And someone get her some cranberry juice. Okay, so my first question, I was going to look at my notes, but I don't need it because this one is a very important question to me.
Okay, go for it.
I've always had this one since I was little. Okay, so in an exorcist style situation.
What the hell?
Where I am possessed by a demon.
Yikes.
Like the full 9 yards. Like I'm talking, she's speaking Latin. She's speaking in voices that you've never heard before. I'm like levitating off the bed.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You're levitating?
Yeah.
Are you like in one of those like backwards positions on your hands?
Yeah.
And then you're like walking up the stairs backwards?
Yeah, everything you can imagine, I'm that.
Oh, whoa.
What do you do?
That's really scary. First, I would try to exercise you. So I'm gonna take you to the gym and we go work out. No, I would get one of I don't know, like someone that performs exorcisms.
Yeah.
And I would try that out. I would also try some sort of like spirit conjurer to be like, release her of the spirits kind of thing.
All on your own?
I would try all of the things. And hopefully one of them worked.
That's kind.
However, in the case that none of them work and there's no hope for you, all of the options have been executed.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go.
Oh, no, would you check me into like a hospital at least, or would you just ditch me?
Not check you in because like, what if you kill people?
So you just gonna let me roam free as a demon?
No, I would check you in because like, what if you're killing people as
so
a
you
demon?
would.
Yeah,
would
I think
do that.
so.
Okay.
If all options are expired.
Right. Okay. Would you sleep in the same house with me?
No way.
You just like leave
You would
me
kill
alone?
me in my sleep for sure. For sure. I don't mess with spirits like that, man.
So,
and I feel like being in that position, like you being in that position where there's like a demon inside your body, like, okay, demons don't just hop in bodies all the time.
Okay.
You must have been doing some bad shit for a demon to hop into your body. Like you must have been conjuring spirits or playing with a Ouija board or something that you're not supposed to do. And at that
some
point,
white people shit.
yeah. And at that point, I'm like, dude, this is your mess. You made your mess. You're not like.
Wouldn't you miss me?
Yeah, but I would have missed you while you're being that demon person.
It's fair enough.
Because that's not you anymore.
Yeah.
Is that a good answer?
Yeah, like when like when I was growing up after I watched Exorcist, I was always thinking about it. I'm like, yo, why are these people staying so long? Like if someone had a demon in them, I'd be like out of there in a second.
What would you do if it was me?
But that's what I was about to get to is like, now I love you so much. Like, I don't think I could leave you.
Ever, if I'm like walking backwards up the stairs and like turning my head all the way around.
Okay,
and, like,
I would evacuate the house and call for help.
I'm like climbing walls.
Fuck that, man. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think you'd stick around.
I wouldn't stay in the house.
Yeah.
That's for certain. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm satisfied with that answer, and I'm on to the next question.
Thank God.
What's something that's sexy that isn't normally considered sexy?
Like a really nice, healthy salad?
My answer would also be food related. It's like some really delicious looking produce. Like when I'm in the store, I'm like, whoa, that's a sexy ass avocado.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
What's your
I'm
next
going to
question?
put you on the hot seat.
Hot seat?
Yeah.
But I was already on the hot seat for that exorcist thing.
Do you like working with me?
Yeah, I love working with you.
You do?
Yes. Obviously, when you're a couple and you work together, there's going to be like sometimes, for example, we deal with work issues as if like they were couple issues. You know what I mean? And we like, but also sometimes that's good too because we're not afraid to just like be honest with each other. I feel like, you know, when you're in a work setting, you have to be very respectful and very like professional. And it's not like we're not respectful to each other, but we can just be super blunt and just very honest in a respectful way. And like, you know, we figure it out.
Yeah. There's definitely some trials and tribulations.
There's trials and tribulations, but at the end of the day, I love working with you for sure.
It's me.
Wait,
you know?
do you like working with me?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh.
I literally
I thought you were gonna be like, nah.
I literally like manifested it though. I remember I was watching one of those like couple home renovation shows on like HGTV, and it's like where like one of them is the interior designer and decorator, and then the other one is like a construction worker, and they like flip houses together. And I was like, wow, I want to do that. I want to find a partner that has like really like complementary skills to mine.
Yeah. Do you want to flip houses
And
together?
then I found you. That is absolutely not a skill of mine. Cue table video.
What'd you build there? A table. Show us. It's what's going on? Is she sturdy? Let go. Let go. Let go. Step away. Step away. Oh!
Okay. So, yeah. Next question. Okay. If our life was a musical, what would it be called?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
A musical. What would it be called? Does it have to be an existing musical, or am I supposed to make up a brand new name?
Either or.
I would want it to be kind of like Hairspray, I think. That one's like one of my favorite ones.
I love Hairspray.
Hairspray's so good. And they got style, they got music, they got the moves, and the story's all about just like trying new things and like breaking out of like your shell and you know, being your fullest self. And I'm like into that. So
Yeah.
Hairspray is my final answer.
It
Sir,
makes
can I call a friend?
no sense. It makes no sense that our musical would be called Hairspray.
No sense. Yeah. but I'm saying like
Yeah.
Hairspray. It doesn't
Okay.
have to be called Hairspray.
What I would call it is buy one, get one free.
Why would you call it that?
Because you buy one of us, you get one free. We're
Ah.
package deal.
Package deal.
Package deal.
Boom.
Follow-up question, what's the plot line?
Oh. I mean, wouldn't it just be a plot line of our lives?
I feel like there needs to be like an arc.
There's an arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like something needs to happen.
Okay, well, we're like Nancy and Stu. That's us in not Hairspray. Buy one, get one free.
Oh.
We're Nancy and Stu. You're Stu, I'm Nancy.
Are they the main
and then
characters?
We're
Like
the main
Zac Efron?
characters.
Okay, got it, got it.
Yeah.
Tracy Turnbull.
Yeah, we're Zac Efron.
Cool. Are you
and-
Zach? Am I Tracy? Who's
Okay, I think I'm Zach because I got style.
okay? And I'm a little chubby.
So yeah, like you know, Nancy living her life.
Anytime you say Nancy, I think Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi.
Why are you saying Nancy? Isn't it Tracy?
Yeah, it's Tracy. But whatever. Okay, so you know, I'm Link. Link from Hairspray, and I'm going about my days like living my life kind of superficially and kind of materialistic, but with big dreams, but not really a direct vision of how to get there. I'm just doing what I think I'm supposed to do. And then in comes Tracy That's you.
Thank you.
And you completely change my life around. You show me a
Nice.
new way of living and exploring and having fun.
Love that.
And then together we make a power duo
Fuck yeah.
who is now like realizing themselves,
Yes.
actualizing themselves, and getting on the path that they're supposed to be together.
I love that. That's very musical. Mine would have been like, what I was thinking was a story in our future that hasn't happened yet, but our origin story is much more musical-esque.
It's very musical-esque.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever the future holds is like what happens after the musical's over.
Right.
You know?
Okay, I'm absolutely satisfied with that answer and I'm moving on.
Great.
Okay. Ooh, I like this one. What's one thing you wished you never learned?
What? Never?
Never.
I don't know. I don't think I have anything. Do you have something? Yeah, I don't think I have anything that I wish I didn't learn, because everything that I've learned has helped me in one way or another. So that's a tough one, man.
That's deep. That's deep.
That's deep. I get deep. You know how I get deep.
I was hoping you'd have a good answer, but to be honest, I don't currently have one off the top of my head.
It's a hard one. Maybe I'll have to think on it.
Okay, and we'll revisit it.
Perhaps.
Fair and square.
If you guys have anything that you wish you didn't learn, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, I would be interested.
I'd be so interesting to know.
Okay, this one's a would you rather.
Ooh.
You ready?
Okay.
Would you rather consciously relive the same kind of shitty day over and over again, or have your memory reset each day?
Whoa. Reliving the worst day?
Yeah, I don't know if that's like equivalent, I guess. Maybe you're like just reliving a mediocre day. I don't know. Have you ever seen any of those movies where they just like keep waking up and it's the same day and they keep running into the same person?
Jeez, that sounds awful.
But you could like potentially make the most out of it. I don't know. It depends on which day you're waking up into, I guess.
Yeah, and like, you know, is there a way to break out of it? I feel like there's a way to break out of it.
The thing that sucks with that one is you're conscious of it, but when your memory resets, you're not conscious of it. So it's like the burden is kind of on the people around you.
Yeah, totally.
But in the opposite case, you're the one who's burdened and no one else is. Like, you feel kind of lonely.
I feel like I would rather, not want to, but I would rather relive the same mediocre day.
Really?
Yeah, because then at least I'm conscious, and then perhaps there's a chance that I can do something about it, like change my state of mind or something, or try to break through that loop.
Yeah, that's interesting. I thought like right before you were going to say it, I thought you were going to say the exact opposite.
I thought I was too. But the thing is that if you're not conscious of what's happening, then you can never break through.
Right, and you can never learn new things.
You only have like not even 24 hours, like however long you're awake, maybe 12 hours, maybe a little bit longer. You only have that amount of time to like realize every time. So that's not, you know, a lot of time to like formulate a plan and then to be able to break through. Yeah. But if you're conscious the whole time, then you have like all of the days to like really think about it and cultivate something.
Yeah. And you can still learn new things and go and like interact with new people. Like the day is whatever you want to make it essentially, and you can keep learning.
Yeah, it's like the same things are happening, but I feel like you can break out of that by consciously perhaps trying something new.
Okay, this might be silly business to say, but I feel like you can relate that back to either, okay, it's really easy to just not pay attention to any of the news, basically, and just like let all the shitty things happen around you and just like unconsciously go about your day and be like this non-conscious consumer, I guess. You know what I mean?
Totally.
And that's easy. It's super easy. You're going to live a happy life. Or you can be learning things and like gaining knowledge and be really aware, and that can be very depressing and hard, but like the burden's on you.
Yeah, I feel like I would probably be happier with the second option of like not having memory, because as they say, ignorance is bliss.
Totally.
And knowledge and I suppose consciousness
can be a burden.
Yeah, but it also can be like the greatest thing. So I think it's about how you use it. and I would hope that I have like a strong enough mind and desire to break the loop.
Cool. Okay, you actually changed my mind on that one. I agree. I agree now. I was gonna go with the unconscious
Nice.
version. Okay. Next question. What's something you just recently realized that you're embarrassed that you didn't realize sooner?
Okay, honestly, this is something that still confuses me, which is like, and I still don't know the answer, and I'm embarrassed about it too, which is like, what is the, I keep forgetting like the differences between like England, which is a country, but then Britain is like what, a continent? And then UK is a continent. Yeah. UK is composed of like a bunch of different
countries.
Countries.
Yeah.
But then what about, is Britain the same thing as like the UK? I'm still confused.
Yeah.
And we ask our roommates this all the time, and they explain it to us, and then it just, I forget, it gets jumbled up in my head, and I don't know still, and I'm embarrassed about it. We asked too often. I'm like embarrassed to ask again.
We shouldn't ask again. Do you want to know some of mine?
Yeah, please tell me.
Okay. I didn't know how to tell time on an analog clock until like a couple of years ago. And then anytime, but I would still wear them on my wrists. And
what's the time? I don't know.
And especially when I was serving tables and I wasn't allowed to like have my phone in my pocket, someone would always be like, "Oh, what's the time?" And they'd like motion towards my wrist, and my full body would fill with panic. Full body.
What would you do?
I'd be like, "Literally gotta go."
You wouldn't answer?
Or I would say like kind of what I think the time is, or I would say that like my clock is off or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
wow.
it typically was. Like I would never move it forward or backwards when the time would change because I couldn't read it anyway.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You're ridiculous. What's another one?
The other ones I feel like are a bit too embarrassing to share.
Too embarrassing?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Like what?
Okay.
Comment below if you want Emily to reveal her more embarrassing stories.
They're too bad. I can't do it. Okay.
If this video gets 30 likes,
people will think I'm absolutely dumb. I cannot.
She will reveal her secrets.
No, I'm so stupid. Okay, next question, because I ain't staying here. If you were arrested and there was like no explanation, the cops call me and they're like, "You need to come bail her out," but they don't tell me what you did. What do you think I would assume you did?
I think that you would assume that I stole something from a store.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I was gonna say that
like maybe it's like a big ticket item or something, which I wouldn't do, but like if there's anything, maybe it's that. Or maybe it's like I was going too wild on my bike. But I don't think you'd go to jail for that. I feel like you wouldn't go to jail. Like the cops would just be like, "Hey, slow down." And then I'd be like, "Okay." So it would have to be like stealing something. Or maybe I hopped a fence in a restricted area. I feel like that's more...
I was about to say trespassing.
Yeah, that's definitely what I would do.
Yeah. Trespassing into like a super restricted area.
Yeah, but it's like,
or shoplifting for sure.
It's like if there's no one there,
yeah, is
it really restricted? And also, who are you to tell me it's restricted, man? Like, this land doesn't even belong to you. Bow. Bow.
Okay, what would you think I would do?
Oh, you definitely stole some big shit.
Really?
I think you stole big shit.
I wouldn't steal anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Fun fact, I did get arrested in high school. Not like arrested, but I got caught.
Like mall arrested.
I got like mall arrested.
She got mall arrested.
Brought to like the back room of the bay.
Because you were bad.
I just got
you were so bad.
I was. It was just like being a little bit rebellious. My life was too stable. But I got brought to the back room of the bay, and I had like just gotten too cocky with stealing because it just like seemed so easy.
You got too
so many
yeah.
things, and I had like stolen a bunch of Calvin Klein stuff, so it was like expensive, the amount of stuff that I stole. And they called my mom. I had to pay like a $500 fine, and I was banned from the bay for life, but I still go there. And What else? I had to write an essay about why stealing's bad. But the funny part was my mom came in to get me and she pretended in front of the cop like she was so mad at me and I was like shitting myself. And then the second we got out, she was like, oh my God, are you okay? That was awful. And I think we got ice cream.
Shout out to Emily's mom.
Yeah, but
Michelle with 4 L's. Michelle. I'm just kidding.
But
Just regular amount of L's.
yeah, I've like never stolen anything more than like just from the grocery store since then.
Yeah. Fair enough. Then in that case, like, what would you be doing? You know, like, I don't know. I feel like you would probably like do something where like there's a sign that's like, hey, don't do this. And you'd be like, I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm. Either that or I think I'd get in a fight with someone on my bike.
You wouldn't get arrested for that.
You don't think?
No way. Like on your bike? Come on.
I don't know.
They're going to arrest a biker
Yeah, I guess not.
for what?
Throwing hands.
Oh, you're throwing hands.
I don't know. Maybe it escalates.
Ooh. Wow.
In this imaginary scenario, maybe it escalates.
That's fiery.
Yeah, I will let you guys know my favorite way to take out my anger is by screaming at cars who don't check their blind spots.
Oh my God, it's actually so annoying.
When they almost hit me.
Because you just like instantly turn on road rage and okay, this is a thing that you do even when there's no car bothering you. And
there's always a car bothering you.
There's no car bothering you. And you're just dinging your bell like 20,000 times as well.
No. I do that just in case someone's about to pull out. Like of their parking spot. Like I don't want to die. Like if I see a car's lights on.
Yeah, but like 12 times. Like you're just like ding, 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 ding. Like it's so annoying and I'm like, chill, dude.
That's
you only
not
need
my
to
road
ring
rage.
it like twice.
That isn't my road rage. That's me keeping myself safe. But my road rage.
It's so much. And then your road rage on top of that is like literally if a car is like about to make a turn but then sees you and then stops, she'll be like, boom, like watch your blind spot. And the car's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, you need to relax. He stopped. Like, chill.
One time this person like didn't stop though and they came this close to me and I brought out like my full teacher voice. I was like, no. No. It's like, I don't know where that came from, but I kind of liked it.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, next question. All right, 13 going on 30 scenario. Your 13-year-old self inhabits your current body. What do you think you do on day one?
Oh, no. 13?
Yes.
Inhabits my body now.
Mm-hmm.
What? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'd probably be like, oh, why am I in so much pain? Oh, it sucks. This sucks. Being old sucks. And then I'd like complain and like maybe I'd like go buy alcohol and be like, bleh.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe like try weed or something. I'd be like, bleh, baddie.
True.
I'd probably do that.
That's a good point. It's funny because the movie, I love 13 going on 30. It's one of my favorite movies, but it really glamorizes being 30. Like it doesn't talk about all the shit things. Like your whole body is aching. We're not even 30 at all. We're not even there, but I can only imagine this is going to get worse.
It's coming.
My body pain.
Yeah. It's all downhill from here, brother.
Okay. Flip it, reverse scenario. What would you do
Flip
if you
it and reverse
flip it and
it.
reverse it? You go back and your current self is in your 13-year-old body.
Oof. Honestly, I'd probably start training in like some crazy stuff while I'm like more flexible and in less pain and more agile.
Yeah.
I would like start taking up martial arts and I would start dance sooner.
Yeah.
And I would like start to do like handstands and whatnot, overcoming my fear of being upside down. I have a strange fear. Strange fear of being upside down. I don't even like trust my arms to like hold me up in like a handstand or something.
Yeah.
Like unless my head is on the ground, I don't want to be upside down.
Yeah. I actually have the same fear of being upside down. I've never been able to do a somersault.
A somersault?
Yeah, I can do a cartwheel though. It's very strange.
Is a somersault's when you just roll on your
Yeah.
back, like you're on the ground. You're not even upside down,
Shut up.
and it's very quick. You're upside down for like a fraction of a second.
I wasn't mean about yours. Jeez.
My bad.
It's funny though how we're always like, I have no regrets, like things happen the way they happen, but I would go back and change things. Like I would want to do like more hobbies and try new things and get myself like doing things earlier.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. If each province was represented by a dish, a food, what would it be?
What the hell? The hell kind of questions? I don't even know all the provinces.
Me too. It's kind of a stupid question.
How many are there?
A lot.
Ontario.
We're horrible at geography. If there's anything we learned from this podcast, is we need to take a geography class immediately.
We're like pretty dumb
Yeah.
when it comes to geography for sure.
Yukon, Northwest Territories,
Nunavut,
Nunavut, Saskatchewan.
British Columbia, Alberta, Manitoba, Saskatchewan,
I already said
Nova Scotia, PEI, Newfoundland.
Labrador. Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yeah, it's just together. Yeah. Quebec.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know if I got them all,
I think you
but
said
I think that's all I
many.
remember.
Okay, tell me the dishes.
I have no idea. Nova Scotia, they get like a lobster roll.
This question's so dumb.
Ontario gets like
Mashed potatoes.
Nunavut gets like a seal.
What?
Seal.
You're eating a seal. Just a seal.
Seal.
You.
I don't know. I imagine that they like seal hunt in up north. That's what goes
Wouldn't
on in
that
my
more
head.
be like the Yukon?
I don't know which one's more north.
Okay.
I just know that they're north.
Okay, all right, yeah.
And BC gets like a salad. Alberta gets like
Starbucks
just
drink.
like a plate of cocaine. Like it. Saskatchewan gets like a barbecue meal
Okay, yeah.
or something, or like hot dogs, something very white.
Yeah.
Very white and bland.
Yeah.
And PEI, like Newfoundland gets potatoes for sure.
Okay, but I just said Ontario is mashed
No,
potatoes.
Ontario's no mashed potatoes. Newfoundland is mashed potatoes or just potatoes.
Okay, yeah. It has to be a dish.
Potato dish.
Okay.
And
Cocaine worked, but just potatoes doesn't.
Ontario gets like, they're like fun. They get like burgers and fries, or they get like a pizza or something.
That's kind.
And PEI gets I don't know, maybe like a fruit salad.
Okay. Okay,
Or-
what about Quebec and you can't say poutine?
But I love a poutine.
Poutine.
Montreal bagels.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. I want a bagel now. Hey, okay.
All the like northern places get.
You cannot just say a seal. That is messed up.
That is messed
That
up.
ain't it.
I just imagine them like seal hunting in the winter or something.
All right.
They get seal, and they get they also get like cereal. They get corn.
Okay. Moving on. Okay. I like this question. I think this is my last question.
Okay.
Prepare yourselves. This is the last one.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm prepared.
Good. Okay. If you could live in any movie or TV show, like you're just a person in that TV show or movie, which show would you choose? All the characters are there. It's like, that's just real life.
Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy.
And you're you in this scenario, but just like in that universe.
Yeah, that's wild. Which TV show?
It's fun to think about.
Yeah, maybe like Sense8 or The 100 prior to the last season.
Yeah. By the way, okay, so
Because I like action and adventure.
yeah, so explain each show and
So-
why you'd want to be in them.
Right. Okay. Sense8, I would want to be in it because they have cool, like, it's not just telepathic. It's like they like feel each other. They are each other.
Yeah.
Like there's like a group of 8 people and they're like connected in a way that like if I want to kind of step into the body of like one of my 8, I don't know, cluster members, then to help them or something, I can do that. That's pretty cool. And not just that, but you have such a deep rooted connection with all these people, even though you might have like never met them. Like you just know them.
Yeah, in the show, like one of them's like a computer hacker, and one of them is like badass fighter. Like it's that
one of
kind
them's an
stuff.
actor.
Yeah,
one of them's like
Yeah.
a Russian delinquent.
Yeah, so you like pull on their strengths when you need it,
Yeah.
and then the sexy time is the best part.
The sexy time sounds
It's
pretty
like
cool.
yeah, when they all have sex together, or just like one person's having sex, they all feel like they're having sex. and then it
Yeah,
turns
that's
into a big
kind of
orgy.
wild.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like in their noggins or their astral projections, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're all having sex, even if it's just one person doing it physically.
Yeah. I
Which
think I would
is-
want to be in that movie just to experience.
That's
the sex.
crazy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would want.
Sounds
I'm like,
crazy.
what's this about?
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all?
Love that one. And then if you haven't watched The 100, it's kind of like a silly teenager style show, but I still liked it. But they're like up in this spaceship, and basically like planet Earth,
Died.
no more.
It went no.
Yeah.
And then they lived in a spaceship for however long, lots of years. And then they're like running out of air on the spaceship because there's some technical issues. And because they're running out of air, they're like, what do we do with these extra people? So they have like a group of 100 juvenile delinquents. And they're like, well, instead of like throwing them in jail and they just like take up our air, let's send them down to the ground and
see if it's livable.
see if it's livable. Yeah. And they're like, here you go, hope you live. And they do.
Yeah.
So, and they encounter so many like crazy trials and tribulations, so many adventures, and turns out there were people living there the whole time.
Yeah.
That sounds super crazy and cool, and lots of exploration in that one.
Totally. Okay. Cool.
And I feel like you'd have to learn how to fight and how to like shoot and how to like climb and do, and you'd turn into like a baddie,
A cool nature baddie.
a cool nature baddie, no
love
matter
it.
what.
I'm satisfied with your answers.
Thank you.
We don't have to break up. I bet y'all forgot.
Thank
that
goodness.
If she did not correctly answer these questions, it was over for us.
I passed the test.
The stakes were high,
So high.
but you passed.
We put our relationship on the line for this pod,
Yeah. This could have ended very badly.
but we're here.
Over here. Okay. If you want to support us, if you like this podcast, a fun free way to do that is just by sharing the podcast with your friends, liking, commenting, subscribing, just like feeding the YouTube algorithm.
Think of it as an investment.
She's a
If you
hungry
subscribe and you like this video, that will help our channel grow. Your investment will grow, and you're gonna get more queer content,
Totally.
which we all need.
Yeah, and other people other than us.
Yeah. So we appreciate your support so much. Again, please remember to subscribe and like the video. Leave a comment down below as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. And with all of that being said, we will see you guys in the next pod. Peace!